Hey friends, I'm Jill.
And I'm Courtney, and welcome to this week's episode of This Just Got Weird.
You know who made it.
Welcome back, brothers.
Welcome. Did you go to the Goodwill bins?
You shoulda. I bet you found some good shit.
If you did, we want to see pictures.
I'm wearing Goodwill pants right now.
I know, I love those pants. Isn't the shirt Goodwill too?
No, this is a Ryan Caraveo shirt.
I have no clue what the fuck that means.
Ryan Caraveo is a fantastic artist.
Okay.
This is he was inspired by Gucci, but for the amount that you spend on a Gucci shirt, you could have just got a puppy.
And you did.
So it says coulda got a puppy. It's in one of his songs.
Oh.
I've been to his concert like 3 times. I love him.
I didn't even know he was a
His
singer.
house just burned down.
Oh, well, a lot of people houses burned down.
I know, but he's not as rich as the other people that live in that area.
Well, hopefully.
I'm going to donate to his GoFundMe. I love him so much. Ryan Caraveo.
I've never heard
Angel
of him.
Man. You haven't?
No.
Oh, I'll play you a song when we're done. It's great.
Good. What's new?
Well, I just found out you didn't know who Ryan Caraveo is. I'll get you on his train just like we got on Josh Allen's train.
Okay. I was already on Josh Allen's train.
I was on Josh Allen's train first.
I don't think you were.
I was.
I don't think
I've been talking about Josh Allen for like 5 years.
Just because I don't talk about him doesn't mean I'm... Oh my God, I'm having this argument with Ethan. Okay.
That doesn't affect me because I still know I was on the Josh Allen train first. Anyways, I noticed that we talk about Josh Allen a lot, so sorry, everybody. We love him. I know I had to say something.
I know, I'm trying to think.
You guys make me nervous. I forget. We are now an international podcast.
Yeah.
We have some downloads and listeners in other countries. So welcome.
Welcome. If I knew other languages, I would say welcome in other languages.
Konnichiwa. Just say hello.
Isn't that thank you?
No, I thought it was hello.
Oh, I don't know.
Hola. What's it in Hawaiian?
Aloha.
Hola and aloha. And konnichiwa. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to our podcast in Idaho.
In the cold.
It is cold.
It's freezing today.
I'm fucking sick of it.
I know, me too.
I ran in the office yesterday because I was up running around in the upstairs, and then I came back down to our dungeon, and it was hot as shit, so I just started taking my clothes
She gets real angry when she's hot.
and instantaneously.
It's like
I
you're
get
having
so
a hot
pissed.
flash.
I think I am.
I am dreading you getting pregnant.
Well, my future son, Kotsky, is excited to meet his Gammy Jill,
Shut the
his
fuck.
Auntie Jill. And you can call him Little Kachan.
I will call him Kachan.
Kachanito.
I will get him a little Deku.
Oh, we already have one in our office.
Well,
so
that's
you can
mine.
Okay, get him
I'm
another.
not giving him mine.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ!
Jesus Christ.
Well, we should come up with our... I feel like we've kind of came up with our own slang words. For
Oh,
you
yeah.
And I.
We have a lot.
Like Jesus Christ.
We have so many people will look at us when we use them. They're like, what?
We went upstairs today, and they were like, can you guys just hang out up here? You're so funny to listen to. And I'm like, hey, we got a podcast.
I know. And then they're like, you do? And we're like, yeah. And so we told them, they're like, well, what's it about? And I'm like, literally this.
This is it. This is us being stupid.
Us, but a little more uncensored.
The podcast is uncensored.
Yeah.
Unless we're in our office alone.
Well, yeah.
Then we're totally different people. Speaking of slang, today's episode is about slang words.
It is. With the youth.
With the youth. We were supposed to have Jill's daughter on the pod today, but she is at soccer practice.
I know.
And Benny would probably just be like,
W
Riz, bro. W
Look, don't say that, Mom.
No, yeah, he's in middle school, and that's like the peak cringe time for kids to get gross with their slang. Like, I feel like you're on the downhill of it. Like, your kids still use it, but they're not super cringy about it.
No, they get more cringed out when I say it to them.
Yeah, that's fair. Benny's just hitting that peak. Like, everything is W-Riz, everything is sus, everything is... It's just gross.
I know. Well, Ethan was, when the kids were, like, in the midst of it, he was just like, these don't even make sense. I was like, don't.
And they don't. But
I
then
said-
you think about it and you're like, back in the day when we were saying it, we didn't make sense. We
Yeah.
thought we did.
And Ethan's like, no, our words totally made sense. I was like, really? Tubular? Tubular, dude?
Totally tubular.
Like, did that make sense? He's like, I never used that one. I was like, you were also a Christian country boy.
Yeah, that's true. His slang was the sound of gunshots as they're shooting down their own meat to make their meatloaf. As we've gone through our slang words, we were just as cringy.
Oh,
Like,
100%.
we were. And
I will not deny it.
no. And it's funny because we were going through some, we were asking coworkers and I was asking my husband and stuff. And it's like, as they were saying them, I always just thought it was casual, everyday conversation. Like, it just seemed like it wasn't slang. It was just
Yeah,
real
it's just your
verbiage. But but it wasn't. It was stupid.
No, it was dumb words that people thought were cool.
Yeah. Can you tell me some of yours from your youth?
My youth.
From before I was even burnt or a thought. When I was a tiny little egg
No,
in my
because I
mama's
would've-
uterus.
Because I would have said these more in like the 90s. But
I was a baby.
okay. Shut the fuck
Okay.
up. Like I said, tubular.
Tubular. What did that mean?
Just like, way to go. Awesome.
Oh.
That was so cool.
So tubular.
Like radical.
I love radical.
Yeah.
I still
Rad.
say radical sometimes. I do notice I carry all these over into my real life. Like some just stay. Some are permanent.
I'm trying to think. I don't think most of mine do. Like fat, but PHAT. Pretty hot and tempting.
That was even when I was a kid still. People
Yeah.
would say that.
That
so
I want to say they kind of still use that one.
yeah, it carried over a little bit.
Dope.
Dope. That carried over into my generation too, because we would always say that's so dope or hella dope.
Yeah.
Hella was a big one for me.
Ooh, that was a good
Hella
one.
was a huge one for me.
Da bomb.
Da bomb.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like Ethan would still use that term.
I don't think he really used that one.
No?
That wasn't.
He doesn't use it now
No.
that he's elicious.
No.
Huh.
Weird, right?
I know. I
It's
feel like
because
that would
he's he's a professional businessman. Can't say those things.
well, when he's on his turntable.
I know. Ooh, this was a good one. Booyah. Booyah.
Ew. I love that one.
And that one was just like, look what I did. Booyah.
Oh, okay. So it was like to hype yourself up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bling. I feel like bling,
Bling.
is still
Oh,
used.
yeah. Bling. And then have you seen How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days?
Yes.
They tried to change bling to ice.
Yeah.
The icing, the frosting.
The frosting.
I feel like that was actually good. They should have kept that as
Yeah, I know.
as a thing.
Chillax. Did you use chillax?
We used chill and chillin', like, but it was more in like not like chillax, like it was like, oh, that's so cool, but we would say, oh, that's chill,
Yeah, no,
or
we would be
sup.
like, well, we would
chillin'.
use it, but like, you need to chillax.
Yeah, like you need to calm down.
Yeah.
But if you're chill in my generation, you're cool as fuck.
Right. And
So
then
it's just-
this I feel we still use is scrub.
We do.
I do.
I dated some scrubs.
I don't want no scrubs.
Scrubs.
That's all the ones I really could think of.
What about bodacious?
Oh, bodacious.
What is that?
Like bodacious, dude. Like you're totally like the shit.
Oh, I was thinking it
So,
was like
okay,
a
so
big
like,
woman with a nice big ass.
No.
No, okay.
Like bodacious, tubular, radical were really popular because the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles had come out.
I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. So they were like big on those
Okay.
words.
Tubular.
Yeah.
I love that.
Bodacious, dude.
Who is your favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
I liked Raphael.
Me too.
That
That's
does
why we're
not-
best friends. We're meant to be. We're Raphael simps. Okay, hear me out.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Raphael was the hottest.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Because he didn't give a shit about anything.
no, when he's got his little freaking weird little knife things, and then
The size.
second bet size.
Yeah, I think that's what they were called, size.
Oh, I thought you meant his size was hot.
Jesus,
It's like,
no.
ew, we had a turtle dick. So Raphael, Michelangelo. For me, this is my
Okay,
my
okay.
my list. Raphael, Michelangelo, Leonardo, and then Donatello. Because,
see.
Donatello was, a nerdy dude, so I was like, I don't fucking like him.
See, mine would be Raphael, Donatello, Leonardo, Michelangelo.
For real?
Yeah.
Michelangelo is like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle of Gojo. Just acting like a fool, but can fuck shit up. Donatello is like Gato.
And Leonardo.
Raphael is
Sukuna.
Sukuna! Choso.
Oh, Choso.
Choso. Lars told me this one, and I don't remember this because Lars and I are pretty much same generation.
Yeah.
He's a couple years older than me, so maybe this one was right before my time, but Steez. Steez. I never heard that. And he's like, I don't know how you've never heard that because that was so popular when we were young.
What's it mean?
Like cool. Like, oh, that, I don't even know. I don't even know how you
I'm
would
so
use it.
Steez.
I'm Steez. Hella Steez, bro. Yeah, I've never heard it.
I've never heard it.
I haven't either.
We'll have to ask
He
Ethan.
was shocked that I hadn't because that was our generation's most popular word, apparently. He says, I feel like it was sup.
Oh, sup.
Sup, brother.
Yeah.
Not even brother. Sup, bro.
Just
Sup,
sup.
dog. Sup, dog. It was DAWG.
Yeah.
Sup, dog. Nuttin'. Just chillin'.
Nuttin'. Yeah.
Nuttin'.
Nuttin'.
Nuttin' and chillin'.
Nuttin'.
Sick. Faux show
Oh, I still use that one.
was. Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I get
When
so
I'm texting
grossed out.
Tammy
Really?
and she's like saying something, I'm like, oh, faux show.
Oh, I get so cringed out when I like see old things of mine that I put like faux show on. I was like, ew. Faux shizzle. Crunk.
Oh,
Did you ever hear
crunk.
that?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Everybody get in crunk.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Boys touch my jaw. Lars reminded me of that one because I didn't remember that one, and I was singing that song in my kitchen all night last night. And hella was a huge one. Like
yeah,
hella chill, hella dope, hella bay.
Oh, Bay.
Bay.
I hated Bay.
You did?
Yes.
I always used bay for that one Vine. I loved Vines. It was like before TikTok. When the guy's like, Bay, does that stand for bitch always eatin'? And I'm like, fuck yeah, that's me.
Yeah, no, that one.
The biggest one of my middle school time, because that was like more high school, RAR.
Rar?
RAR. RAWR. It was when like the emo scene was at its peak height. We all had pink and blue and black and white striped hair and
Use it in a sentence.
RAR XD. You text it and then people would say RAR means I love you in dinosaur. So cringy.
Oh,
and then we'd hit them with the heart thing. We'd be like, RAR. So
my
gross, huh? So gross. It was the worst
That
one
is-
ever. I'll have to post a picture on our podcast page of me with my shirt that said swag. I had pink and blue hair. And I would text my friends like, RAR. So gross. And then you put RAR XD because the biggest thing in my generation, because texting, that's when texting got really popular, was acronyms, like anything to shorten your texts up. So BRB, LOL, TTYL, whatever. But RAR, we'd text that for I love you, and then XD for like a smiley, because we didn't have emojis back then. So we used emoticons, and XD was supposed to be like laughing, like cringy.
Okay, you post that picture, and I have a picture that my kids... It's so funny to me how our style when we were younger, like my kids in general are like, love it. They are all about the 90s style. So they were cleaning out our storage unit and Ethan came across some pictures when we were in college or just getting ready to start college. Ethan couldn't get the story out because he was laughing so hard. But he was like, they were looking through pictures and they found one of you and they were like, who's this? And Ethan was like, that's your mom. And they were like, no way. And Ethan's like, yeah, that was your mom. And they both were like, Mom had the coolest style and she still does. And I was like, oh.
I need to see this picture now.
I will show you.
Please.
But it's me in overalls.
Overalls are the best.
Yeah, I know. I am in search of the perfect overalls. But I had one strap off, and I had a crop top, and then I had a bandana on my head.
Yep. You were fucking tubular, dude.
I was. Like,
Wow.
Isley was like, I want to copy your style. And I was just like,
Because that's the craziest part is it's all coming back around.
yeah. And I just remember growing up, like, I didn't want to wear any of my mom's clothes. Like, my kids do.
That style's not coming back around.
No.
The 90s and the 80s.
Although they
like,
tried to bring
those
leggings
styles
with
are coming.
stirrups back.
What?
Yeah, I saw, it was like the beginning of winter.
Leggings with stirrups?
Do you not remember those?
No. I probably
Oh.
wasn't alive.
Yeah, you were.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My mom wore them all the time.
I wasn't alive when your mom was that age.
Yeah, but I was also like 12.
I wasn't alive when you were 12.
Fuck, I hate you.
Do you remember those? No, brother. That's like 10 years my senior.
Whatever. I'm so old.
But you have a young heart and a young mind
do.
and a young style. And you know what? YOLO.
Yo.
You only live once, Jillian.
Remember people would tattoo that on them?
Oh, stop. Ew. Would they?
Yeah. I know so many people in college that got YOLO tattooed on them somewhere.
I wonder how that aged. If they still have them or they're
Probably
covered.
not. Well, a lot of them were like on their fingers or their hands so they could see it all the time.
That's great. That's
YOLO,
like the
dude.
no regrets tattoo.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope I don't regret mine when I'm older, but
I
I
don't
do
think-
have Gojo's hand on my body, so
I don't think you'll ever regret that one.
I'll die with that.
You'll
and
be old in
happy.
the nursing home though and be like, why is there a guy's hand on me?
Why do you have a hand on your ankle? And I'm like, he's just copping a feel.
He's like, you'll be like, I don't know. What
What
is
are you
that?
talking about? No, I'll be thinking that he's my literal husband, and I'll be like, Gojo! Just screaming at my nurses to let him in.
Stupid crazy woman.
Back in the day, we looked up some old.
Yeah, because we wanted to see what the slangs were back in the olden days.
Yeah, and we're going to bring some back.
I am totally bringing this one back.
Which one?
Juice joint.
Juice joint.
That was the slang for a bar in the Prohibition.
Oh. I don't think it'll mean the same.
Oh, it probably will
anymore.
mean more like a vape store now.
Right, like a juice joint or pineapple juice flavored joint.
What was with the
I don't
hands?
know.
Like, I know what a joint is.
I just want to make sure. For show. I just
For
want
show.
For,
For sure.
I wanted to make sure that you had the swag and
Oh,
you knew.
I am hip with the kids.
Yeah, you are. I know that.
But can we bring back giggle water? It means alcohol.
Oh, yeah, we can. We giggle the most on that water.
I mean,
just classify.
And White Claw is basically spiked water.
Where did this white cock come from?
Papa?
Car park. You have entered the car park.
I think that was there from last time.
Oh, I was like, did you get this for me? That's so kind.
No, but now I want one.
I do too. I think we could bring that one back because it's true. Nothing makes me giggle more than a sparkly white claw. I am gonna bring back Piker.
What's a piker?
You coward.
I am not.
You're not a coward. You're not a coward. And so these were all from the 20s. Juice joint, giggle water, piker, and fire extinguisher,
Oh, I liked that one.
which is a chaperone. So they're putting out the fire that's in your
fire
soul.
that people are doing when they're dancing.
Yeah, they're dancing the fire out. They're
That's why
getting
you
real
had
hot.
to have the 5 books between you.
Oh, because they were too fiery.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because then in the 30s, a gasser meant like it was a great time or funny.
Which now, if somebody called you a gasser, just means you fought a lot.
You fought a lot?
Fart?
Oh, ew. He wouldn't let me fart.
You gasser.
He wouldn't let me poop. But if you think about it, like if you're having a good gassy time, a gasser, someone who comes and ruins your fun would be a fire extinguisher.
True.
So I love that. That carried over well. So a ruffian
I like that one
back
too.
in the 30s was a fighter. We're ruffians.
We are ruffians, but we also are sweet patooties.
Ah,
Cute ladies.
cute lady.
You little sweet patootie.
You little sweet potato. I'm gonna start calling my dogs that. In the 40s, we had.
This is where it starts getting weird, though.
Yeah, they came up with some. What happened in the 40s that just like put everybody on? So
Well, the war was starting.
they were all scared. My favorite one from the 40s that we found was a shared crop.
Yeah.
Which meant a very sexually active woman. So anyone in their early 20s that had not found the love of their life in college probably would be a shared crop.
But if you were a dude, you were active duty.
If you were a dude who was sexually active.
You're an active duty.
So what happens when an active duty and a shared crop come together?
Explosions.
STDs.
Two
Of them at the same time. Sick. Who would
But-
do that?
I know someone. But if you were a ducky shin cracker, that meant you were a gosh darn good dancer.
I bet you would have been a ducky skin cracker.
I was.
Shin cracker.
I was back in my days.
I think I would have been, even on some giggle water, I think I would have been a dead hoofer, which is a bad dancer. So that was the 40s.
Yeah, the 40s were
50s?
wild. And then the 50s kind of mellowed out.
Well, 50s are like my dream generation.
Oh, really?
I want to live in the 50s.
Why?
I love the music. I love the style. I now love the slang now that
But
I know
here's the
about
thing.
it.
You don't need to live in the 50s to do that.
To do backseat bingo.
Well, no, you don't.
So backseat bingo in the 50s was making out in the back of the car. That was the time of like 50s because all these people just got wild. So a passion pit was a drive-in cinema and mostly used by teens because they were doing backseat bingo. And that just sounds fun.
But then if they had too much of the passion, what is it, passion pit?
Passion pit.
They made ankle biters.
They created ankle biters in their uterus,
Yeah.
which was like mischievous children. So, see, I think I was just meant for this time. And get bent means it's a term to die. I tell people to get bent still.
Oh my God.
What?
You're telling people to die.
We tell people to die now.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
And if you tell people to get bent, you're so Genji.
That one I don't understand.
I've never heard that one. That one didn't carry over
And that
well.
means cool.
You're so cool.
Yeah, I don't even, like, that doesn't even make sense.
Getting bent from backseat bingo at the passion pit makes you so Genji. Because then you got little ankle biters running around.
Ankle butters.
Anchor biter.
But the 60s, it gets better.
No, I think the 50s were the best. But okay,
No.
60s, go ahead.
Because 60s, we had Far Out. And
I thought you were going to say
Bummer.
fart out.
No.
Far out.
Far Out, man. That was groovy.
Such a bummer.
The fuzz is on our tail.
The fuzz. I love that. You probably have fuzz on your tail. I liked this one in the 60s, Bogart, which means to keep for yourself. So if you Bogart something, like I Bogarted you.
You did. This is a funny story. We were in a meeting and I didn't realize I knew the woman that was part of the meeting, and she came and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I forgot you worked here." And I was like, "I didn't know you started working here." And we hugged each other. The look that Courtney gave me, it was like a jealous wife.
Well, I think because I didn't know, I get very protective of you because I didn't know how you felt about this person. So I didn't know.
I feel like I made it clear that I was like, "Oh
No, not to me.
oh."
Like to me, it was like you had these eyes and then they hug you. And I know you're not a hugger. So I was like, ew, don't hug her. We fingertip hold only, you know? So I just was nervous for you. And then a little angry. Yeah, I was like, this is my friend.
That's not the look. I thought you were going to get bent her right there.
Get benter. Instead of saying get better in a card, be like, get benter. I was not going to bent her.
Good. She's a sweet gal.
I couldn't tell by your
sweet
face. I didn't know. I was nervous.
Nobody can tell anything
I
about my face.
wanted her to be careful.
I'm not a space cadet.
The fuck is that?
That was one in the 70s. Meant you were out of touch. You space cadet.
Well, while you're being a space cadet, I'll be a foxy mama.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm freaky deaky.
Well, I'll catch you on the flip side with your freaky deaky self. Sick bitch. You freaking shared crop. Those were all the 70s ones. Space cadet, foxy mama, freaky deaky.
Okay, and so when we were doing this, we were like, oh, yeah, this kind of just feels like everyday words, like, because...
That's the thing. You don't realize it's slang. It just becomes part of your verbiage.
However,
However.
the youth of today, their slang
Ew.
is
What's up, Rizzlers?
cringe.
And then you wonder if, like, the adults of our generation thought we were super cringy.
Oh,
I'm sure they
I know they
did.
did.
Okay, yeah, me with my raw ass. My mom was for sure like, okay.
Oh, yeah,
stupid
me
fuck.
yelling tubular. Okay.
So tubular. God. Okay. Out of all the slang that is within today's youth, which one do you think is like the least cringy? Like
The
it makes the
least?
most sense.
I would have to say drip.
Drip. Okay, because that seems like it could be like a classic.
Yeah.
And the drip is like fashionable, right? Like
Yeah.
respect the drip, Karen.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
when I ask my kids, like, is this outfit good? They're like, yeah, you're drip.
Okay.
Like, I think that one's not
That
bad.
one, no, okay, that one can stay.
Which one do you think?
Ooh, I do like drip as well. I think aura, but not in the way they use it. Like,
How would you use it?
so, like you're giving off good aura. Speaking of aura, Lars was in the gas station with one of his old coworkers, and this was years ago. But the guy, some weird, had to be a drug addict, turns around, gets kind of in Lars' coworker's face, gives him like the devil horns, but like you're like, I'm looking at you kind of devil horns, like downwards, and is like, your aura's pissing me off.
God.
And that was before aura was a slang word. So this dude was on it.
He was ahead of his time.
He was a time traveler.
He probably was.
And this dude's aura just sent him. He was like, get the fuck away from me. Your aura's pissing me off. So now Lars and I just say that all the time. Like,
Well,
your aura.
did Lars feel the same about his friend's aura? Or was...
I don't know that Lars is a good aura detector.
Yeah,
Because he
probably not.
married me. And he deserved better.
No, he was spot on. He was spot on, Courtney.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, if that's what he needs. But I do like aura. Just because aura makes sense to me. But plus 1,000 aura, negative 5,000
yeah.
aura. I mean, that's aura points. I don't think there should be a point system for aura.
No.
What is your most cringy, disgusting, nasty one?
Ooh. My most... I think it's alpha.
Really?
Yeah.
I was going to say that one doesn't bother me as bad. But again, because that's a normal word.
Yeah. it
Like
isn't-
anything that's a real word doesn't
I
bother me
just
so much.
imagine like a really douchey college prep Ivy League and like, I'm so alpha.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, for sure. Because, yeah, okay, yeah, for sure. Okay, yeah, for sure. I don't know. It doesn't bother me as much just because it is a real word. Mine is skibidi.
Skibidi toilet.
Skibidi toilet riz. I'm like, what does that even mean? Like, I don't know if it's just because it's Benny and he's just learning all these words because he's now in middle school, but he's combining all of them. So he's like, that's L skibidi toilet riz, or that's W
yeah.
riz. And
Well,
I'm
back,
like,
yeah, when I was that age, we were just putting together all the cuss words
oh.
during recess. Cause
So maybe he's just combining them all because
Yeah.
that's the thing. But like, yeah, skibidi toilet.
I also don't like bussin'.
I don't know why I don't mind bussin'. Like, oh, that's bussin'. Because that means it's good, right? Like delicious.
Yeah, that's bussin'.
food. Which is funny because bussin' is for food, but then you can cook and you ate.
And no crumbs.
And no crumbs doesn't have anything to do with cooking.
No.
Bussin' does, but to cook, like when they're like, oh, let him cook, that means like he's doing something
See,
really
and that's
cool.
a new one to me because I haven't heard that one.
Oh, I've heard that one a lot.
I heard no crumbs.
Yeah,
Aiden
they
uses
ate
that one.
with no crumbs.
Yeah, he left no crumbs.
Also means, yeah, they did something really cool. Slaps.
Slaps I don't mind.
Slaps is kind of like bussin', right?
Yeah,
like, oh, that shit
that's-
slaps.
Yeah. I really like yapped.
I thought you were going to say you liked that one. So who was telling us that it started? Oh, your daughter, Isley, was telling us that it started as goddamn. Like when you see a
Yeah.
nice ass hot lady, you're like, goddamn. And that turned into gat.
Yeah.
Because
Oh
I
my-
think it went from goddamn and it's just now trickling. It's getting worse and worse.
Which is
but
how
gat.
some of these become anyways.
Yeah, gat. I don't mind gat too, because I like when you're just randomly like, Jill has a big gat.
Or I'm like, oh my gat.
Oh my gat. I hate Sigma. I think because Benny uses that one so
I'm
much.
gonna say I don't really mind that one, but my kids don't usually use that one.
Benny does. He's like, Mom, that's so Sigma. Mom, that's Sigma. Mom, you're sus and I'm Sigma. I'm like,
The one that's starting to get on my nerves is op.
I didn't even know that one until we were at that showcase with Isley. And she's like, Mom, she got in the car and she's like, Mom, one of my ops was there. And I'm like, what's it ops?
Yeah, and then she like looked at us like,
It's like your enemy.
it's my enemy. I'm like, oh,
I have quite a few ops.
I probably have a lot of ops.
Sukuna season 3. Fucking bitch.
The one I get mixed up is cap and no cap.
Oh, because no cap means you're not lying.
Yeah, and cap means you're lying.
Yeah.
I always
Which-
get those backwards.
I wonder how that started. That's bussin' no cap. Ew. And like W and L for Riz. Like that's W Riz. That's L Riz.
Yeah.
Means either you're a good flirt or you're a bad flirt.
Yeah.
Our doctor said one of those one day. He was like, that's so W Riz. And we're like, ooh.
Yeah, and we're like, ooh, no,
God damn.
don't do that.
Stop it.
That's weird.
What about, so cap and no cap, that reminds me, because that was around the same time. Lars is so good with the lingo because he just works with younger people and
Yeah.
they always loop him in on this. So he'll use the terms with me and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like a grandma. I have no clue about these terms. I'm starting to now that Benny's in middle school, but he would also used to say out of pocket, which means like out of control.
Oh.
So that one was like a few years ago. But out of pocket.
See, out of pocket to means I'll pay for it.
Right? Well, and we're in the medical field, so you pay for something out of pocket.
Yeah.
And it's like, when he was saying that to me, he's like, oh, that's so out of pocket. I'm like, yeah, you had to pay full price? What the fuck are you talking about? It means out of control.
Yeah,
Stupid. I don't get that.
Oh, another one. That was mid.
What does that mean? Like just average?
Yeah, it's just average.
Okay, I don't mind that one
That
then, because it makes
mid-
sense to me.
Mid is like our meh.
Oh, meh, M-E-H. Meh,
It's meh.
meh. Do
Yeah.
you remember derp?
Derp. Derp, derp, derp.
Derp. That's so derpy.
You're a doopy.
Yeah, derp. I remember derp.
I remember when I was a loss.
I remember everything.
The reason I know a lot of these though is from that one teacher on Instagram.
The guy, he works in a middle school, right? And he
Yeah.
never spills his fucking coffee.
No, his
I'm
coffee
convinced.
is full.
I'm convinced he edits the video, he pours it, and then he's got a fake gag cup. He has to. There's no way he doesn't spill his coffee.
I don't know because sometimes it like.
I know. It's insane.
What if he's got like some
Never
like
spills.
really tight saran wrap on it or something?
I feel like you'd see that more than like a gag cup.
I don't know.
Or he's just really, 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 really talented. But what's his name?
Mr. It's Miss Philip Lindsay. He's a middle school teacher. And his Instagram is Mr. _Phil Lindsay _speed. But yeah, he actually, because like the kids won't tell you what
No.
any of these mean. So you have to look them up.
Right.
And God bless this man because I just started watching him. I'm like, oh. So then I'd use it and the kids would be like, how do you know how to use it?
Yeah. He's fun. Yeah. He always teaches us.
I know.
Teaches us elderly what our kids are saying.
Yeah.
Because they say some dumbass shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's dumb. I think the worst was like from the 2010s after. Flex, shook, slay, high
love
key,
slay.
low key, on fleek. Like her brows, that was in 2016 when they would say her brows are so on fleek.
Oh, that one. I hated
Gross.
that one.
Gross.
It made me think of like flaxseed. Which is,
Flex seed.
yeah, it's like stuff people would put in their smoothies.
Oh, I'll take the seed.
Oh my God.
Choso's seed.
I really did like Slay.
I still like Slay. I like Slay. I like this one I've been hearing a lot lately because I just went to Boise with my cousins were there, and I've heard your kids say it, and it's an actual word, and it makes so much sense. But now it's just very common to say, like, when someone says something that's kind of unbelievable, or it's not even unbelievable, so I don't know why they act like it is, but you'll be like, oh yeah, today I had blah 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 blah, and this happened, and they'll be like, actually.
Oh,
Actually? Yeah. No, actually, yes.
yeah.
But that's the common thing now, because I think I was saying to my little cousin, Talon, I was driving them from the jump park, and I said something about Juice World, and he's like, actually? Yes.
That's better than when I was younger. It was always literally.
Literally
and for real. And it's like
literally.
like nobody
For real.
Yeah.
I think
nobody
we
used
use
literally correctly.
Literally.
I literally died.
Yeah. That's still a very common,
Okay.
like, this literally happened to me.
Yeah.
I literally got bent. That was a bit literally. People still
Literally.
use that, so stupid.
And they always like literally.
Literally. Actually,
As if.
you gotta be. Or nah. Or
What?
nah. Do you remember or nah?
No.
I can't believe you never heard or nah.
No.
Did you ever watch Vines?
No, because my kids were like babies, so
When it was Vine? When it was
Yeah.
Vine time?
yeah. My kids were
Hurricane Katrina? More like Hurricane Tortilla. Come down to Del Taco. Get yourself some free shavacado.
Aiden will say that one.
Free shavacado? Mm-hmm. That was a Vine.
Yeah, Vines were popular between 2013 and 2017.
Oh. Well, Benny was born. I sat home with Benny and watched
That hurts,
Vines.
huh? It hurts, doesn't it?
I loved Vine. Vine was so much better than TikTok. Speaking of, say goodbye to TikTok.
Say goodbye to yesterday.
Never the right time to say goodbye. Because you know that I gotta go. I was everywhere. Who is that?
Isn't it Usher?
Probably.
Usher?
Ursha baby. Daddy's home.
No, stop. Okay, we're done.
Okay.
But
Do you have a fact
do
for
you
us?
want to hear my weird fact?
Is it about slang?
No, I'm going off the cusp.
That's cool. I like that. Okay. Because
Okay.
I actually,
Actually,
I questioned myself when I started having random facts that had nothing to do
No.
with the episode. Okay.
I only do what's on the episode if I can't think of anything. Or
Oh,
find
that's fair.
anything.
Okay.
So, okay.
'Kay.
This is the one I usually pull out at like those weird get-togethers. We're like, tell us some weird fact you know. So this is mine.
I've never had that happen.
Oh, I have.
That's an early millennial thing, not a late millennial
I
thing.
hate it. Platypuses are one of the only venomous mammals.
Actually,
Actually,
platypi are venomous?
yes.
No.
So, it's the male platypi
No.
they have spurs on their hind legs that will deliver toxin. Like scientists think they use it for like during the mating season. The mating. It's
Damn,
not.
we just talked about bees mating. Now
I
we're
know.
talking about platypi.
It's not really deadly, but it hurts like hell. It says.
So do you have to pee on it?
I don't know.
Oh.
But it says the spurs are so strong that the platypus can hang from them after stinging somebody.
Actually?
Actually.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I kind of want to get stung by one now just to see. So it's just the male.
It's
It's
just the male.
Perry the platypus,
Yeah.
not Penelope.
Not Penelope. Perry.
Just Perry.
Did you know platypi babies are called puggles?
Puggles.
I know, I
That's
love that.
cute.
It's so cute.
Aw, what are human babies called? Ugly? Uglies?
Babies, children,
Chitlins?
wee lasses,
Ankle biters?
ankle biters.
Aw, no, I didn't know that. I like that though.
That's the one I usually throw out.
That's kind of sad. So if you ever want a pet platypus, you're not gonna
Well,
get
you
a.
can
You don't
get
get
a
a. You don't get a
female.
boy. You get
yeah.
a.
Don't.
But boy dogs are better than girl dogs, as we've learned. So that sucks. Because what? Someone is breaking in. Actually. That's really unfortunate because if I ever want a platypus, I do want a boy. I wonder if you can get it removed.
I don't know.
You can cut their balls off.
think
I
they
bet you can
stink
remove
really
the spurs.
bad too. So I don't think you actually want a platypus.
Actually, I do.
Literally, you do not.
Actually, I will take an otter, a platypus, a snake, and a crocodile.
Actually.
That's what I did. I went to the reptile museum in Boise.
Oh my god.
I did. End of episode update of the week. I went to the reptile museum and got to hold all the snakes.
What kind?
They had every kind. They have so many.
Like pythons, poisonous snakes.
Well, no, they're not just walking around. Have you never been to the Reptile Idaho Zoo? The
Idaho?
Reptile Idaho Zoo.
I have not.
I have not. I haven't. I just went Australia to the car park. We hold pythons. Yeah, they're quite cute. They're lovely.
You know what my favorite snake is? The gaboon viper.
The flesh snake.
Ew.
Disgusting.
That's you.
Only for anime men. Got weird.
God.
Anime men, flesh snakes.
Jesus, take me now.
Sorry, we're weird.
Well, that's...
I was just gonna thank you for listening. We hope to Jill's having Jill's having an
I'm
aneurysm.
having a stroke. Thanks for joining us.
We hope to see you next week.
And we hope you learned some slang to throw down on your children.
Throw down on them like you're gonna beat their ass.
I mean, why not?
Don't ruffian them up or get them bent,
Yeah.
but kill them.
Whoa.
That's just
This just got weird.
We hope to see you next week. Thanks for listening.
Bye.